Hey everyone. Welcome back to the Soul Harmony channel. Hope you're all doing amazing today. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share.
Rain streaks down a dark city street, reflecting the neon lights in shimmering puddles. Darius Cole walks, his figure silhouetted against the urban gloom, each step heavy with exhaustion. His eyes, mirroring the city's glow, betray a deep sense of defeat and desperation. He clutches a crumpled job posting, a fragile beacon of hope in the overwhelming darkness. The rain intensifies, mirroring Darius's inner turmoil as he navigates the unforgiving city streets. Each raindrop seems to amplify his sense of isolation, highlighting the weight of his silent struggle. In the Spartan office, Darius sits opposite the stern manager, tension hanging heavy in the air. The manager slides a set of keys across the polished desk, a silent prelude to the ominous task ahead. A stern warning echoes. "Don't open Lab 7's door. Don't answer if someone knocks," the manager warns, his eyes conveying a deeper, unspoken fear, a chilling caution. "If you hear someone calling your name, it isn't a person." Darius stares at the keys, the weight of the manager's words settling heavily on his shoulders. Darius pushes his cleaning cart down a dimly lit hallway, the silence of the Ridgeway Research Complex heavy around him. Discarded lab coats and burnt documents litter the floor, remnants of forgotten experiments and hurried departures. The air hangs thick with a cloying scent of chemicals and decay, a palpable testament to unseen horrors. An eerie stillness pervades, broken only by the squeak of Darius's cart, each sound amplifying the solitude. The metal door slams shut, the echo reverberating through the stark hallway. Darius spins around, trapped, his eyes fixed on the ominous door of Lab 7. A chilling, scraping sound emerges from behind the sealed door, raising the tension. A disembodied voice whispers, laden with desperation, "Darius, I'm still inside." Darius stares at the door, a horrifying realization dawning in his eyes. Inside the Ridgeway Research Complex security room, Darius uncovers a stack of aged VHS tapes, each marked Ridgeway Incident Confidential. A moment of hesitation flickers across his face, a silent acknowledgement of the gravity of what he's about to witness. He carefully selects the first tape, its label worn and faded, a relic of a forgotten crisis. With a deliberate motion, Darius inserts the tape into the VCR, the machine whirring to life after years of silence. Anticipation hangs heavy as he presses play, the screen flickering with static before the past flickers back to life. In the stark security room, fluorescent lights cast long shadows as a younger manager stands stiffly. Dr. Elias Ward is strapped tightly into a chair, sweat glistening on his forehead. The manager states firmly, "This is Subject E9, a volunteer, for now." Dr. Ward's eyes dart wildly as he warns, "You can't contain it. It knows what you did." Tension fills the sterile room as the hum of the lights underscores the dire warning. In the security room, Darius watches LAB7 on the monitor. Dr. Ward is missing. An ominous shape lurks in the corner. The creature is tangled in wires, its breathing slow and deliberate. A palpable tension filling the room. The recording flickers, static briefly obscuring the image. A prelude to horror. Suddenly, the creature turns its head toward the camera, a chilling gaze piercing the darkness. Darius steps out of the security room, his footsteps loud in the silent Ridgeway hallway. The fluorescent lights flicker ominously, then die, leaving the hallway in near darkness. At the corridor's end, a silhouette appears, tall and gaunt, limbs bent at unnatural angles. The air crackles with an unnatural energy, a palpable tension filling the darkened space. A chilling voice echoes, "Darius, you did not help me." The silhouette's words a haunting accusation. Darius bursts into the stark stairwell, his breath ragged in the echoing space. He slams the heavy metal door shut, a desperate attempt to seal himself off. A monstrous impact reverberates through the stairwell, shaking the frame. The metal door bows inward, a grotesque dent forming under immense pressure. Fear contorts Darius's face as the relentless assault on the door continues. In the storage room, Darius's face glistens with sweat as he strains against the metal door, barricading it with a heavy cabinet. He glances back, fear etched in every line of his face. Darius fumbles for the portable VHS player, his movements frantic. His shaking hands betray his desperation as he jams the last tape into the machine. The tape clicks into place, a small victory in the claustrophobic space. He presses play, the flickering screen casting eerie shadows that dance with his fear. Dust motes swirl in the storage room, illuminated by weak light through a grimy window, casting long shadows. Forgotten equipment lines the room, relics of experiments past. A VHS tape labeled Subject E9 rests ominously on a dusty monitor. Static hisses as the manager's voice crackles through the speakers. The manager's voice echoes, "This is the final record of Subject E9. The manager's voice cuts through the static, revealing the chilling truth. Formerly known as Dr. Elias Ward, grainy VHS footage flickers, casting long shadows across the abandoned storage room. A younger manager stares into the camera, his eyes already bearing the weight of unseen horrors. His voice, raspy with suppressed emotion, breaks the silence. Dr. Ward insisted we were opening the wrong dimensions, the manager confesses, his face etched with guilt. The incident killed 6 people, he admits, the weight of the tragedy hanging heavy in the air. Inside the grimy storage room, dust motes float in the dim light, casting long shadows that amplify the unease. The manager's face, a canvas of worry and fear, is magnified, every line telling a story of dread. Simulating old VHS footage, the lens trembles, adding to the raw, unsettling atmosphere. The camera slowly pivots, drawing the viewer towards the ominous door of Lab 7, a gateway to unknown horrors. Whatever came through, it merged with him, the manager whispers, his voice heavy with dread and disbelief. A desperate plea pierces the silence. Darius, help me. Erratic lights dance across dusty shelves in the storage room, casting long shadows in the Ridgeway Research Complex. The air is thick with the scent of decay and forgotten experiments hanging heavy in the silence. Footsteps approach, slow and heavy, each step a rhythmic thud that echoes ominously. The sound grows louder, closer, promising an intrusion into the room's silent decay. The storage room door splinters as a monstrous creature bursts through, scattering debris and unleashing chaos. Wires snake erratically from beneath its torn flesh, casting sparks that dance in the dim light. Vacant eyes stare ahead, devoid of life or recognition, a chilling testament to its altered state. The creature advances, a horrifying amalgamation of flesh and technology. A guttural sound escapes its throat, a mournful question echoing in the confined space. Why did you leave me, Darius? The creature's pained words cut through the sparking wires and shattered wood. In the dim storage room, tears stream down Darius's face, a torrent of regret and fear. Before him, the creature crouches, its form subtly shifting in the shadows, an eerie transformation. Darius sobs, confessing, I didn't know I was scared, as his voice cracks with remorse. The creature responds, its voice a low, resonant hum. I waited. In the storage room, the creature trembles, its gaze fixed on Darius. The creature extends a trembling hand, reaching out tentatively. A fragile plea escapes its lips. Stay. The room falls silent, the creature's fate hanging in the balance. In the stark hallway of Ridgeway Research, a horrifying absorption begins. Darius is engulfed. His face contorts in unimaginable terror. His scream pierces the sterile air, a raw echo of despair. The sound reverberates, bouncing off the cold metal walls. Then, an eerie silence descends as the scream abruptly cuts off. The hallway is quiet. Only the faint hum of machinery remains. Under the broad daylight, the Ridgeway Research Complex looms, a silent giant of science and secrets. The manager arrives at Building E, his expression unreadable as he steps out of the car. A gust of wind whips around the complex, carrying whispers of untold stories. The manager pauses, a silhouette against the stark architecture, before heading into the building. The door closes behind him, sealing off the outside world as he enters the heart of the research facility. In the sterile hallway, the manager pauses, his gaze drawn to the ominous closed door of Lab 7. Fluorescent lights hum overhead, casting a clinical, cold light on the metal door. An unsettling silence hangs in the air, broken only by the hum of the lights. A faint, desperate voice echoes from within the lab, unseen but undeniably present. Let me out, please. The disembodied voice pleads, laced with fear and desperation. I'm still inside, the voice whispers, amplifying the chilling mystery behind the sealed door. In the sterile hallway, the manager sighs, his breath momentarily clouding the cold air. He opens a worn logbook, the pages filled with grim records, and scribbles a new entry. A weary resignation in his voice, the manager mutters. Another one. Subject to 10 Darius Cole status. Contained, he writes, sealing Darius's fate within the cold walls. The manager secures the door, the metallic click echoing in the empty hallway. Keys jingle as the manager turns, the weight of responsibility etched on their face. Footsteps fade as the manager walks away, leaving the secrets behind locked doors. Silence descends upon the Ridgeway Research Complex, the hallway now still and watchful. The Ridgeway Research Complex hallway stands silent, Building E holding its breath in the quiet aftermath. Shadows stretch long and still. The only sound, the faint hum of distant machinery. An empty hallway, devoid of life, awaits the next sign of activity. Even the air seems to hold a sense of anticipation, waiting for the return of the janitor. The complex breathes quietly, secrets hidden within its walls, undisturbed for now. Scratches mar the metal door of Lab 7, a silent testament to unseen horrors lurking within. Each mark on the door whispers tales of desperate struggles and unknown terrors. The cold metal reflects a dim light, hinting at the dark experiments conducted inside. Lab 7, a portal to nightmares, sealed behind a scarred and unyielding barrier. The silence of the lab door belies the chaos and suffering that festers just beyond. Rain reflects neon on slick city streets as a lone figure hurries through the night, cloaked in shadow and desperation. A crumpled job posting is clutched tight. Each step brings them closer to an uncertain fate in the city's heart. Overflowing bins line the street, filled with discarded dreams mirroring their own. The city's heart beats with secrets as the figure moves towards destiny.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment and share.